big elk antler on the ground laying there next to her. These guys get a lot of horns and stuff like that to chew on. Now this fish is frozen. They get it both frozen and thawed. Kurgan actually prefers it frozen, even in cold weather. It's good for cleaning their teeth. When you feed it to them frozen like this, it really scrubs and keeps their teeth clean. Kurgan is about to turn 5 years old here. And look at those teeth on a 5-year-old dog. And again, those are some pretty beautiful teeth. I've never brushed his teeth ever in his life. That's all from eating raw food. And again, like when you feed fish like this frozen, it really scrubs their teeth as they chew through it, and they like it. Besides being predators, canines are also scavengers of opportunity. In cold climates like this, canines often find and scavenge and feed off of frozen carcasses. So, I mean, there is a biological reason for it, and for those who will say, well, canines don't eat fish in the wild. Well, yes, they do. All you have to do is do a search on YouTube of wolves eating fish or wolves catching fish. Wolves that live in British Columbia along the coast, that's their main diet. I watched a pretty good special on that not too long ago. Dingoes also eat fish, those that live along the coast. Basically, dogs will eat and thrive off of just about anything they come across. Canines are pretty hardy creatures. Like people, they can get by on a variety of food sources. For those who will ask about bones, you don't have to worry about bones as long as the fish, chicken, or whatever you're feeding the dogs is raw. It's cooked bones that are dangerous. Cooking the bone changes the consistency of the bone. It makes it indigestible and prone to both obstructions and perforations of the bowel. You won't have that issue with raw bones, but you do want to make sure that they are adequately chewing the bones up properly before swallowing them, as chewing is the first stage of digestion. If they aren't chewing the food up and gulping it down, if they're swallowing large pieces of bone, they will throw it back up. One of the problems dogs that have been fed a kibble diet most of their lives have, if switched over to raw, is they haven't properly learned to chew their food. And as a result, they tend to inhale and gulp down just about everything they eat. And so you have to teach the dog how to chew again. You know, one of the ways you can do that is by, if you have a larger dog, an adult dog, you know, feeding them large whole pieces that they can't gulp down in a couple of bites. You know, chicken leg quarters are great for that. If that doesn't help, you can freeze it, like you see this here. And freezing the food will force them to have to chew it up better. That's not why this is frozen for them, but freezing the food and feeding it to them will have that effect. Again, Ruka, honey badger, and Kratos all just turned 5 months old 2 days ago on the 17th. Kurgan, coming up here on the 26th, will be 5 years old. Hard to believe he's on the channel that long. I have his whole development documented on the channel from about 7 weeks old up till the present. Lobo this May will be 7 years old. And K-Bar this summer will be 2. If you want to learn more about how to feed a raw diet, I have plenty of links in the video description. The BARF diet, which is the raw protocol I tend to use, though not very strictly. I kind of do my own thing as well. But the BARF protocol, BARF is an acronym for biologically raw foods, was developed by veterinarian Billinghurst. He He wrote some very good books on the topic. I highly recommend. You can find them on the Amazon. Again, just type in Ian Billinghurst or BARF diet. Some of the other raw food protocols are the Prey model diet and the RMB diet. RMB being an acronym for bones and excuse me, raw meaty bones. Had a brain cramp there. What's up, buddy? Kurgan, always wanting to get love. But you can see these pups are getting huge. Boy, going to be interesting to see how the next few weeks play out, huh? Lots of craziness going on and lots of questions. I'll leave it at that, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. Get your popcorn ready. Today's National Popcorn Day, I believe. Thanks for watching. Check out our merch store down below.